Intern-LM team is back, and this time they have come up with a model which introduces something bit new, and that is the concept of task scaling rather than just parameter or data scaling. In this video, we are going to install this model locally and we are going to test it out on various benchmarks which they also have shared by using real world prompts. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Intern LM team is not new. They have been releasing these sort of models for quite some time and we have been covering them from day zero, as you can see from the last couple of years. So I'm quite curious to see that after this bit long break what they have produced, because the model seems quite interesting. It's a 35 billion parameter preview scientific multimodal model which continued pre-trained from Quen 3.5. That's correct. So they have used base model which is a bit older, but that is what they always do. They take their sweet time. So it's not that they on purpose selected an older model. They have been doing this pre-training for quite some time, and that is why the delay. I will be talking more around what exactly they have done, but I will just start the installation on the site so that we could continue talking. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system with my NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you're looking to rent a GPU, just check out Massed Compute's website in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. Let's wait for it to create this virtual environment, and then the tool which I'm going to use in order to get it served is our trusted VLLM. You can also use SGLang if you want. Doesn't really matter much in this use case, and that takes around few minutes to get installed. While that happens, let's talk more around this model. So instead of simply making the model bigger, they increase the difficulty, diversity, and coverage of scientific tasks across the entire training pipeline, from pre training all the way through reinforcement learning. It handles text, images, tool calling, and agentic workflows, and notably, it is the first open source model with both material crystal structure generation capability and strong general capabilities at the same time. If you look at the benchmarks, they tell a very interesting story because it performs comparably to the trillion scale Intern S1 Pro on multiple core professional scientific tasks despite being only 35 billion parameter, and we also have covered that S1 Pro on the channel if you are interested. And I think that is a headline claim because 35 billion trained on an older Quen model, that tells us a lot of things. And among open source model, it takes the top spot on several benchmarks, as you can see here. While closed models above it include the trillion parameter Intern S1 Pro tier for new technical edition. What this model is doing, it is using shared weight MTP or multi-token protocol or prediction with KL loss during RL to reduce the mismatch between training and inference, which substantially improves token generation speed. And that is one thing I'm quite surprised because these days everyone is talking about MTP and deflash and that sort of thing. Then we have covered it a lot, and they have been working on it for quite some time, which is maybe a coincidence, I don't know. It also introduces something called as chain of thought compression technique, which I will talk through later in the video. Let's go back to our terminal. It is almost done. By the way, if you want to help out the channel, please follow me on X and consider becoming a member of the channel, as that helps a lot. VLLM is now installed, and now let me serve that model locally. It is going to download the model from Hugging Face, and if you are interested in learning more about VLLM, just go to my channel and just search with VLLM tutorial and watch this second video. This is the video which covers everything about VLLM. Model is being served now. Let me show you the VRAM consumption, and it is consuming around 45 gig of VRAM, as you can see. Let's test it out. So for the testing, first I'm going to ask it this scientific question. The model maintains strong general reasoning, multimodal understanding, and agentic capabilities alongside the scientific focus. It can do coding and some agentic workflow, But the reason why I am asking it this scientific question is that this is the task scaling is what makes it stand out over other 35 billion parameter model. So let's go to my terminal and run this. It is going to save the output in the file. And the model is thinking, it is correctly identified what I'm asking, and now it is giving me this scientific answer, which looks quite good to me. But if you are from this domain, please also confirm. And the response has been saved to this output file. Okay, next I'm combining this coding task with the scientific exploration, and you can see that I'm asking it to write me a single self-contained HTML file that implements this full interactive Hodgkin-Huxley neuron action potential simulator. And you can already see that this prompt forces the model to implement real Nobel Prize winning biophysics equations, solve them numerically with a specific algorithm, render multiple synchronized real-time animations on Canvas API at 60 frames per second, wire up interactive controls that affect live differential equations all in a single file with zero external libraries. Let me now run this. And the model is producing the code. It is thinking through it, slicing and dicing my response. Let's wait for it. And this is the code it has generated. I already have checked few of the scientific things and looks pretty good to me. But if you are from this domain, let me know. Let me open it in the browser. I'm just going to drag and drop here. Let's check it out. There you go. The simulator looks pretty good. What do you think? I'll just make it a bit bigger, and I'll just click on fire stimulus, and let's move this. Anything happening? Nope. Nothing is happening yet. And I'll just increase the animation. Previous, nothing is happening. So I'm just clicking on this fire stimulus. So it has generated the whole interface, but the thing which I asked it to do, it hasn't really done it. So I will call it a miss. You see, it's in front of you. Some movement is there. You see, the graph is there and all that, but really it's not that sort of animation which we have seen previously with other models. So I'm just moving the knobs and controls, firing it up. Nothing is happening. Not even reset works. And all the other potential matrices, they are just blank. So I don't think so that coding is a forte of this model and shouldn't be. I don't think so they should be marketing this as a coding model. Scientific discovery, I find that the thing which they have given me the answer to, they're pretty good, but I think that it should remain to that. Let's check out the multimodality on their hosted platform. Now for multimodality, what I'm going to do, I have provided it this four different images and I'm asking it to correlate them for this toxicology in terms of clinical scientist. So let's see how model correlates them. This is just a medical prompt which I obtained from a actual clinician. So hopefully it will be good. And if you are from this field, let us know. I'm not an expert in this. So these are the images, and this is, sorry, it is just producing it. So let it finish and then we will review. The model has come back with the response and I believe it has done a real impressive job here. And after thinking for long, it has identified correctly all major functional groups from the structural drawing, interpreted the fluorescence channels with real biological reasoning, linking green to mitochondrial stress and red to oxidative damage. It has also read the ECG accurately without hallucinating abnormalities and correlated the IR peaks back to the exact functional group it identified in image 1. The synthesis into a unified toxicology report with a nitrosamine genotoxic hypothesis also shows a real cross-modal scientific reasoning, and it is not just describing four images separately, and this is all coming from the actual clinical scientist I sent this response to, and they have also confirmed. So this is a 35 billion parameter model which looks pretty good to me. Let me go at the top, and I think they have done well. it isn't for coding, it is just for scientific discovery. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for all the support.